Okay, I'm going to show you how to create a simple pool play. As you can see, it says create tournament pool play slash bracket or brackets. You want to click right here, and up here you're going to have a pink section, which is going to be the name of your tournament. Each name of your tournament needs to be unique, so you can't have 10U Labor Day tournament 2 years in a row. So usually the best case is probably put the year in, maybe 2016 10U Labor Day. Now also keep in mind that if you have multiple age groups in your tournament, like 10U, 12U, 14U, and so on, each age group is its own tournament. So this one I'm just going to put 10U in, then I can make a 12U one and 14U one if I have those as well. Here you choose your state. This defaults to the state that you set that account up in, and same with the type of account you have. This one is softball. So now I'm going to hit create pool play, and this is going to bring up this section right here. Is it a point system, the game duration, validate the schedule, and so on, so on. The first thing I want to do is it a point system. A point system is usually something that is soccer related or maybe hockey related, where you get so many points for a winner or a tie or something like that. There are some softball tournaments that have point systems, but we're not going to do a point system here. Every single note has, the asterisk next to them, or if you click on the note, you open up something with the note over here. But right here you can read all the directions on the left hand side. This is the game duration in minutes, which is very important here. I'm going to select 90 minutes, and I want to validate the schedule. Validating the schedule is very important, because what it's going to do is, as I set my games up for each location, if I have location 1 starting at 12 o'clock and I have a game duration of 90 minutes, that means from 12 to 1:30. If I try to schedule any other games there, it's going to kick it out. Or if a team is already playing from 12 to 1:30, it's going to say that team's already playing. So that's a kind of like a twofold there. Also, if you don't set a game duration in minutes, if you just select, this right here, what's going to happen is, if you go to check if a game is scheduled at that time when you save the game, all I can do is check what time the game starts at. So if the game starts at 12, you have no game duration in minutes. It will just say, does any other game start at 12 o'clock? And the answer is going to be yes or no. If you have a game starting at 12:05 and you have no minutes selected here, it will allow you to put a game at 12:05, which, unless the game only lasts 5 minutes, there will be a problem there. So now I'm going to hit save pool play. Now once I hit save pool play, you see the section right here for set up your teams. This is where you set your teams up. If you don't have the teams set up, what will happen is, if you go back to the pool play games and click add a game, you're going to get this message. There are no teams set up, and if you go on the list, there will be no teams to select right there. So I can go back here, and I want to set my teams up. I'm just going to set up simple teams like team 1, team 2, and stuff like that, just to give you an idea of how to set the teams up here. But this is the spot regardless of where you set the teams up, which is going to be very important if you want to have games and all that. Now also, if you want to set the teams up like in groups or pools or something like that, you can do that as well. And the benefit to that is, if you have a lot of teams, say you have 16 teams and you want pool A, pool B, and so on and so forth, with 4 teams each, you can do that. And you'll see, if you go back to here, that this is just the standards in general. And if I wanted to set up in pools or groups, now if I go back to the pool play games, you're going to see group A standings, and if this is group B, if you see group B, and so on and so forth. So I don't want to set it up, this one up in groups per se. I'm just going to set it up just simple, just to give you an idea. Now there's a few different ways you actually can add games here. One is you can go back to the pool place here and you can add your games one at a time, who's playing who like that, and pick your game dates and also your location and also your time. You can do that. That's one way to do it. Another way, if you want to just have the system automatically create some games, it's only going to create who's playing who. There is a way to set up, locations and times and all that. We can go over that later on in a different video, but I want to create 3 pool play games or 2 or 4. It's up to the user what they want to do here. So I'm just going to create 3. And keep in mind, these games always can be deleted or added to. So there are some pool plays that have 5 games or something like that. So right here, if I hit edit, as you can see now, this is my little schedule here. If I want to add a date, location, and a time, we'll do 8 o'clock or something like that. I can do that. Then you go back to the pool play, and there you go. There's the time you just set up. Another thing you can do, every time you set a score up, or add a score I should say, this is where you add the scores, it automatically does the standings for you. The standings go in order like this. It goes winning percentage, amount of wins, the least amount of losses, then the average runs for, and the average runs against. So that's how you create a pool play. That's just a simple pool play.